Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. As usual, for the month of April, I'm offering a special focused on themes of change and rebirth. So if you would like to know more info about that, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Aquarius, I feel like this month of April is very guided through this energy of direction. Some of you are really getting a grip and really being shown the way towards success. I feel like the majority of you want to succeed at something. It's very important during this month of April to really put an effort on calculation. I feel like some of you are really calculation your way throughout, the experiences you need to go through to get where you want to be, and you are kind of available or ready to do things and maybe to make even tough decisions or tough calls that you are being called to make in order to get you there. I feel like some of you are ready to sacrifice to sacrifice things that before you wouldn't easily give away in order to have free available room and energy in your life to proceed ahead towards that future vision. I feel like the majority of Aquarius energy that is present here in April is really about trying as best as you can, as needed as it need, is like taking measures to the point as needed. How can I explain it? As needed to be in order to get you there. So basically you are willing to do things that maybe otherwise you wouldn't make. I feel like some of you have come a long way about coming to terms, clarifying internally and so externally, coming to terms with who you are, the journey you have made so far. I feel like some of you recently have opened here a door of experience with this Page of Pentacles as your past influence, in which you might have had a glimpse of what you want to, in terms of new direction, want to do professionally, financially, but also in terms of self-growth, right? What you want to bring into your life as the next stage, as the next harvest, as the next, the next profitable, fertile environment you want to grow around, your life around. I feel like some of you really want a change of scenario. And the majority of you wants a change of scenario that encompasses, growth, abundance, health, in all shapes and forms. So I feel like some of you, this is more though connected with your way through career, and finances, the prospects in terms of your professional path. But still, I feel like deep down there's a real need to live a life that it's much more organically in tune with who you are or with what you are longing for. And I feel like some of you, truthfully, what you're longing for is newness, is experiences that are abundant and filled with life. Some of you have recently come to a new opportunity to learn something, to experiment something new, to do something new. You have, or either you have, given birth to a new option in your life that it's going to affect positively your path in finances and in career. I feel like some of you have this abundance of ideas as well coming to you, solutions of what you should do or what decisions you should make in order to proceed to a path you feel kind of pride about. I feel proud about. I feel like some of you, it's very important to feel like you are, as I said, proud of what you have done so far with your life. So for Aquarius that are truthfully unsatisfied, or just that have this notion that their lives so far really didn't gave them that aspiration to success, or to have the experiences you would have hoped so far you should have in your life, to consider your life a life of success, or a life that as an outsider you would look and admire. I feel like you are ready in the month of April to make important decisions, because then you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords. As I said, a lot of focus in making clear-cut decisions, ones that in which you may need to leave behind emotional entanglements, emotional needs, emotional, I feel like emotional ties that have in a certain way kept you so far to do something, to take a bet on something, because I feel like some of you had this urge, or have this urge to it's like gamble or take a leap or a risk on something. But emotionally, I felt like there was a lot of ups and downs in you considering this a viable option in your life. Something might have happened or could have happened that is changing the way you are looking at your reality. I feel like some of you are regaining trust and confidence in who you are. Some of you are extremely intelligent, and you are being called to use that intelligence, that powerful intellect during the month of April. Some of you could find experiences during this month where the power of your word, the power of your mind, the intensity of your thoughts can determine the quality of your life during this period of time, especially for Aquarius that don't look at themselves or don't see themselves as being as smart or as capable or as ready to embark in a certain journey of success. Some of you can have, careers where the use of words is extremely important, and the quality, the value that your words have during this time, how much you can affect positively and negatively, your life and the life of others during this time through the power of your words, is really, really, really strong here. So you have here the Knight of Swords and as your conscious position, and the Ace of Swords is your unconscious, which means that actually there are things that might manifest further into the month that in a certain way you are already expecting or ready for. I feel like you may have to, as I said, make a statement or a declaration or, an affirmation, or say something, or have a discussion, have a talk that might not be the most pleasant, but it is the most needed. There's a certain sense of needing to come to a point of honesty, transparency to yourself in the mirror, but also with others. There's a certain sense of confrontation, of truth telling, or coming to the truth of something that is becoming clear to you. Some of you, there can be a tendency for some arguments, conflicts, communication that might have a blunt or aggressive tone to it. Some of you are real like queens and kings, of ice. There's an icy feeling here about how your soul energy is kind of being experienced and felt with this Queen of Swords in your soul position. She's great, she's smart, she's to the point, she's a very interesting creature, very interesting, but she has a lot of defenses up, and she's not the most emotionally open energy, receptive energy. This Queen of Swords in your soul position, though, can point to some of you that have been feeling down or feeling depleted of your own personal power. You can rescue that power, because in these 3 cards, notice that you have a weapon, you have a sword. So there's something here about your month in April that kind of offers you a tool, a very important tool, weapon, to fight against challenges, to fight away, the shadows or the illusions that may be, keeping you from success, or keeping you from, gaining that confidence that you need to pursue your goals and find the happiness you are looking to find. I feel like there's a strong sense of armor and guard and defense, and maybe a lot of walls that some of you Aquarius are holding on to tightly during the month of April, so that you are centered. I feel like some of you are pushing, in a way, let's say relationships or other situations in your life that are, too dramatic or too confusing. You're kind of pushing them away in order to find yourself, to come to terms with who you are, or the moment you are in, and what's going to be your next step, what's going to be your next decision. Some of you are putting yourselves first during this month of April. I feel like some of you are really tired of trying to be the better person, or trying to be, the one that does all the work or does all the effort. And so, especially, of course, for Aquarius that have been dealing with situations where there's this element of codependency or strong imbalances in your life between give and take. I feel like you're done with it, and you're really pushing away what you feel is keeping you from truly being yourself. I feel like others of you, as I said, your mind, your the power of your mind, the accuracy of your thoughts, of your predictions, of what you are seeing in the world is to the point. Some of you are kind of channeling information strongly during this month of April through the use of words. As I said, you can say things that you may not really know where they're coming from, but they have this profound kind of prophetic energy about what the words and what you are saying. It's very hard to deceive you during this month of April. So if there's any situation in your life that you want to know the truth about, this is the month where you can really call that energy of clarity to see what's in front of you with a clear notion of what's going on there. It's really hard to deceive, I feel, Aquarius energy during this time, because you have been deceived so far, and there's something you kind of some of you have been deceived so far, and you're coming to it's like you're admitting to yourself that deceit has been happening, and you have been allowing it. It's like, it's not that you didn't know it was happening in a certain way. Before, you wouldn't deal with it, or before you would deny it. Right now, you're kind of coming to terms that it's unavoidable. It's something that I need to confront, something that I need to kind of, even if just to yourself, as I said, in the mirror, you need to really own what's going on in your life to feel strong. Because what I feel as well is that some of you are looking for strength. You're looking for something, as I said, a weapon, a tool that makes you kind of invincible. Some of you are really into this energy of becoming invincible or indestructible in a certain way, to avoid, things to touch you or get to you, and keep you from the game or keep you from focus. Because another thing here is also some of you are really focused during this month. So I feel like some of you have an idea, project, or something going on, and experience in your earthly life. So it could be an activity, a project, a hobby, something you do. I feel like you're putting all of your investment into this. You're putting a lot of focus into one thing, and this can open doors into May with the Six of Wands that can be quite profitable, and I feel like profitable, and I feel like you will be rewarded. Some Aquarius will be rewarded by exactly owning who they are, everything that they are, everything they are not. It's kind of, the more you embody the truth of your nature, as hard as that can be, as controversial as that can be, as weird as that can be, the more you own that nature of yours and everything that comes with it, the more you will achieve and attract in terms of opportunity. There's something here as you go into May, especially for Aquarius that are working on something that they want to succeed at, that they want to find positive rewards, that they want to find in a certain way recognition. This is a moment to really invest on that, because May seems to offer really a sense of positive result of a work idea, relationship, something you really want to do or you want to put out there. As I said, I feel like some of you have given birth, or you are giving birth to something that it's going to make you feel as a creator very, very, very proud. So I hope you have a great month of April. Thank you to all of you that have been liking, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.